Hello everyone, it's Anne from Anne's Paper Creations and welcome back to part 2 on how to make a chipboard stand for your mini albums. So here now I've glued on paper on all the pieces, so we're going to decorate it a bit. And if you didn't see the mini album tutorial, I showed there how to cut strips in angles. So I will show it one more time here. So if you have not a specific angle, like so maybe, then you can glue on some strips of paper. Oops, far too much glue. So that was the wrong side. So take this side here. So then you take the glue almost to the end, a bit more far away, here about. So then you can lift up, you go from this angle where they meet to this angle here where they meet, so maybe give it a close up here. And then you start with this angle and go up to the other angle and cut, and then you get it perfect together. So that was just a little tip. So then we can continue here, and here you see I've already glued down a spider here, and this was a bit on the outside, so I just cut it off before I glued this paper down. And if you see here, I was a bit unlucky because I glued the paper down first and then I painted it all inside here. So we need to find the image. So sorry for that, my dog was barking a bit. So then we can start to have some decoration on this side. And here I want this memory box die. So I can glue it down a bit. And here I watered my glue a bit too much down, I think. So take just a bit of glue here. Oops. Off a bit here. So I will glue this in the center here about. So it's always good to have a wet cloth nearby to take off the extra glue here. And then I also want the spider, and this is cut out from the sticker sheet, and I think I want him in a pop dot, so place him a bit over here. So hope you can see what I'm doing from this angle. It up here about so, and for the back side I want this boo on here. Here you can also use the cardstock cutouts, the banners, that will also be fun to use. So we have some glue on here as well. On here. Here you also can use multi-matte glue it down with, but then you have to be careful not to get too much on the outside, because then this paper can bubble up. All this paper I glued down with score tape and also my ATG gun. I used score tape all around and ATG gun on the sides. And not maybe for this part, but for the other parts it's a bit important to go all the way to the edge with glue. So here I want a branch. So see where I want this up here about. So again, some glue on. So try to position it way up here, I think. And here I think I will have a oval or something, but I will wait with the rest of the decoration here until we get it all together so we can see how it looks together. So, and also in this window here I think I will have some childs sitting here or something. We'll see. So now for the top part here. Here I've cut out, I'm trying to do this in one part, so I pre-made a lot of things. Here I used stickers again, and I glued it on black paper and cut slightly around, so it's about 1/8 of an inch around here. And I took magnets behind here and glue on the paper and placed it here and took magnets on the back. And then I took a piece of chipboard and maybe find one and show you. So just placed it like so and cut around here and colored it black. And I can also say, I can take this out here. So when before I glued this piece here on the black paper, I scored a 1/2 inch mark and glued this almost all the way down. So, and then cut around. And I also, before I glued this down, I drew myself a shape. Now I couldn't find it, but I find one for the inside I also made, but I didn't use that. But I drew a shape, so I will have that for the other side. And here I just cut out from the 6x6 paper and layered it on a bit from the outside. And here is the shape I used. So you see this is a bit smaller than this one, so I used the outside shape and then I just drew inside the shape I wanted. And here I cut out from the 12x12 paper and painted it black and took some stickles for the eyes. And on the back I have some pop dots, so I will take them off and I'll be back. So now this is ready to be glued on here. Try to line it up so a bit of the black is showing around. So. And then I have a 31 cut out. I'm not sure I will use it as a 13, maybe, or 31. I think I take 31, so you can glue them in the center here. So about, and then I measured the middle here and how wide this was, and I cut myself a slot into here. So here I have 2 hinges, and this other side I also made with a hinge. So this I will put together like so and take them inside here. So then we can take off some glue on the back side here. So here I used score tape all the way, as you see. So, and then we try to line it up here. And glue this down. So I have some glue here. So now we can glue this on the top of the roof. Try to do it straight, and that wasn't straight. about, I think so. So now the top is almost finished, and then we can start with the bottom part, I think. So here I want the fence around. How I did that, I used 6 of these, and then I layered them on top of each other like so, so these parts here meets, and then I cut over here. So take this off. So could have cut it off a bit more on the top here, so you can see. So about, and then I took some hinges behind here, just cut a black paper strip and glued on. And then I took 2 layers of pop dot tape, I think it's called, dimensional tape from Scotch. So I'll show you inside here. So I glued down this sides here, but I have this open so you can see it. And then I painted on the top because I didn't want the white to show up here inside. And here I already placed this image inside because this is going to go behind here, and will tell you a bit about more how I positioned it to the album later. So then we can take off these strips here. And I think I will have one more strip of glue inside just to be sure. Because here I have no hinge, so take one more score tape here just to be sure that's gluing well down. So and take off these strips here. So I painted it with this strips on, as you see. So now I hope I cut it correct so it will meet up here. So almost, but here is the image coming. I've already glued on some pop dots here. So then I think we'll show you a bit in the drawer. Here I can show you how I glue down the images. So here I will use multimat, and just glue some multimat on and position it here where I want it. Maybe this is top here maybe, and I can glue this here. And try not to go too much on the outside. You can also take a wet cloth if you like and help gluing it down. So, and then I cut out this 31 here, and I layered it 2 times with 6x6 paper and black cardstock. So then we can glue this on. See where I want them in. Here. And we can glue this inside. So you see here I've taken score tape all the way to the edges. And I glue it well down. So now the drawer is finished. So here I put on some 8x8 paper around. And you can use the 12 by 12 paper. And this is a metal door pull from Graphic 45, and put it on a Spellbinder's die here just to get some color, orange color here. So I can maybe show you when we put it inside. So, and also on the bottom I've taken some black paper. So now this should slide inside like so. So this fits perfectly. I was a bit lucky there. And this is the feet from Tim Holtz, and I painted them first black, and then I went over, I mixed, I didn't have any orange paint, so I mixed some yellow and red and painted it inside, and then I took some black paint and went over just with my fingers. So then I think we can start with some parts we are going to have on the album. So here I want a window, and the way I made these curtains, I just made myself a template. So just drew inside the window, so. And so. And then I cut out this template and switch it around for the other side here. So, and then I want some, this is also from the 8x8 paper, and this is from the 6x6 paper, so I want to have this on the back side here. So I won't glue all the way in, because maybe I will have some images inside there. So, and then I will take some score tape on. So, and for the bottom part here I will cut these off. And just take my marker in, so the white edges won't show up from the side. So, and I want the flower pot holder, or I'm not sure what it's called, on the top here, so I just took some pop dots on the bottom and not all the way up, so I can slide in an image if I like to. So we will glue this on here. So line it up. So about, and I want this to go on the top here. So I think I just take some score tape there as well. Line this up here. So, thereabout. And I also want a door, and also if you like to make this yourself, I can show you a bit here. So you can make the window, you can make the door. So here you need to cut out about 3/8 of an inch for the sides, and it's about 4 3/4 high, and then you cut the inside a bit slightly smaller so it will fold up. And what I did here, I glued this on with a hinge here on the back side here, bent it over, and then I glued one more chipboard piece on top. So here are 2 chipboard pieces, and the door is just one, because it's a magnets inside here, so we'll show you a bit. So here's Tim Holtz knob, and I glued magnets inside here, and this is screwed on, and then I placed the pattern paper on here, and then I locked it and placed the magnets on the back. So I think I want this image here to go inside. So most of these images are cut out from the 12 by 12 paperback. So take her inside here. So, maybe also we'll want to put some pumpkins. See here if I have something to fit. Now this little one here. So now I can slide in a tag behind here if I like to. So now these images are ready to be glued on the image or the mini album. I can maybe show you here first, because this top here is too big for the door. So what I did, I cut it out one time, so, and then you see it's slightly bigger here. So then I just moved it a bit on the side where I wanted to cut, so like so, and placed the tape over and cut it out one more time. So you can maybe see the lines here, it's cut out 2 times to get it smaller. But you can draw your own shape if you like to. So now they are ready to be glued down, and I made myself some marks here when this album was standing in the stand, so I know where to put them. And of course I glued this on now, but I will try to see. I have a mark here, and I have a mark on the side, a place here. There, so this is going to go about there, and a bit in here. So about now for the door. So you have a mark on the side, and I'll go all the way down. So, and we can glue the top part on. And here I glued on Beware from the sticker sheet. And this is also from the sticker sheet, so just place it with some repositional glue. So, and then we can take the side here. So, try to make it stand up when we are gluing it down. So here I already made this finished. So I need to stand up myself to glue it down. So now I can place this over here if I can find the mark there. But so in here you see I already glued on the flower pot, and this image here is loose, so not sure I'm going to have it. I glue this on top here. So this I haven't fastened either, so we will see if I will glue it on later. I need to decorate it a bit more. So now we can put this in the stand and start decorating a bit more. Before I do that, I will show you here I made a little stand for my album because I needed it for some magnets. I did glue a bit wrong down, but this you don't need, but I will have it inside here. So it will have some support inside. So, and also I have taken 2 layers of pop dots here and some score tape down here. So this I will also peel off, and then we can glue on an image here. And then we can get started. And I forgot to tell all these images also. This one has been backed on black paper because these are peeking up a bit and I want them to be a bit strong, and also that it doesn't show up the paper from the back side. So here I will take this and glue on here, and here I've already taken some score tape, and here you can use a liquid glue or anything you like. So I will place this over here. And now for this image here, I've used 2 layers of dimensional 3M tape, 3D tape. So this I will glue on the front here. So, but I think I must have some glue on here as well. So now I've taken some score tape on, and only on the bottom here, because this will show up, I think. So then we will try to position this with this one, and this also I positioned with this image. And this image I glued in the middle, and then all the way down on the mini album. So then we can see how we can manage to position this. Try to line it up about. Doesn't have to be perfect, because it can be some shadow here as well, shadow effect. So, and then we can maybe start on the other side here. So here I've taken some score tape on, and I want this image here, so I bend it around a bit. So maybe can take some glossy accent here and see how it works. So see if this will hold it. About. So maybe use a couple of clips to hold it together. But first I can take on this. Here I've taken some score tape on. So this I want here about, I think. So we can take another clip on here. So, and maybe we can have some pumpkins also. So I want this here, and I lifted up this, and the paint went off, but it doesn't matter because we are going to glue this under here. So here I just will take some regular glue. So glue this back in. And I want one more little pumpkin that I've taken some glue dots on. So place it here, I think. And also this cat I want here, so maybe have some dimensional on the back side here, or maybe it can stand up a bit. I think I take a couple of glue dots on the back here, or maybe just one. So glue it on the front. So place them here. So now I've already glued down a flower on this side here, so you don't have to watch all the gluing. And then I will use this image here from the 12 by 12. And if you see, she had another dress, it's this one. So what I did, I cut out the arms and ears and the chair here, and then layered it on 8 by 8 this paper, and traced around with this template here. So I did go a bit on the outside here, changed it a bit, you see. So, and then I backed it on black paper. So then we can glue her on here. So, some tape showing up, I don't want that. So I take her all the way down here. And then I also want to frame, and this is from the sticky sheet, and I backed it with black paper, and also want this little witch inside here. So this I will just glue loosely on. I think I will use some repositional glue here, so it can be placed a photo behind here if I like to. So then we can glue it on, but now we must be sure not to glue it on this side, only on this side. So then I will take some score tape on the back here. So now I placed some score tape a bit over half, so we can glue this on here about, I think. So, and I also have taken some pop dots on this pumpkin here, so glue this here. And I also made a little pocket, so I will have that also on. Take some glue here, about maybe so. And I think I want this little pumpkin here as well, so I will take some pop dots on this one. So now I can't see what I'm doing. Camera is in an other angle, but some pop dots here. So glue this on the side here, just for some more decoration and yeah, pop up a bit. So then we can continue on this side here. So then I will glue one more flower on the side here, and I will be back. So now I have placed these flowers on here, and I have some images that I want to go on top, and here I placed some pop dots on the back, just down here. So I will place him a bit more nearer here maybe. So. And also some pop dots on here. I have to take one off, so I want her to go here. So then we can see if we want some images in here. So I have cut out this flower here, see if I'm in frame here. So I will just glue that on. Pop it a bit down here, maybe take one on the outside. Oops. So. So I took off this witch here that I had on the other side because I wanted her to peek in the window here, I think. So maybe I cut out one more and put on the other side, or maybe just put something else on that frame. So see if it's open here so we can stuck her behind. Thereabouts. So. And maybe also having a sign down here. So this is cut out from the Spellbinder die, and here I have some pumpkins, so I will glue that on the side here. And also this little flower here, and this I think I cut out from the 8x8 paper. So, and maybe this also, I don't remember it all. So then I take some glue on. Try to center it here. So this orange paper was from the 6x6 paper pad. So now we can see if we need some more pumpkins maybe. So I can take this here and then I will take some pop dots on. So I also take another one. So I want this here. And then we take this one here. So and then we see if we need some more here. I don't think so. I think it's enough. Maybe gonna have some bats on the top here, flying. So I will see that later. So now we can turn it around and see if we can add some more. Yeah, we have this side left. So here I have this image here. So I want her here about and some pop dots again. So we can glue her on here. And then we can glue him inside here. It was from 8x8 paper. So stuck him in behind here. So peeking out, and maybe a couple of flowers as well. So here I cut out the owl from the same die as this branch on the top, and I backed it on some 6x6 orange paper and took some red stickles. I didn't have orange. So and I also bent this part a bit up here, so it's a bit showing up from the orange, and that I will have on the top here. And now I'm sure you can see if I can pick this up a bit. So I will place him here. So now I placed some pop dots on this beadware, so I will have it up here, I think. Try to center it about. So maybe this side is finished. We're going to have some more here. I don't want to cover up all the fence either, so I think I leave it like that for now. So now we can go back on the first side again. So I want this little guy to peek out here, and I glued a little flower here because I don't want any of this purple showing up. So I've taken some score tape on here again, so I'll slide him behind here, down here. So. And then we can start a bit more on the top, so I will adjust my camera a bit. So now I hope you are able to see all the way up. And here I will use this scarecrow to cover up my painting here. So this I painted, fussy cut it out from the paper line, and then I painted it all black. So see if we can position this over here so it doesn't show up and no one will ever know. So, and then I cut out this scary tail. I want this here, and I also want the image here that I'm not sure yet, so we have to play with it a bit. Also have some bats and also a little spider here I cut out from the paper line. So I can maybe glue that one on first. of an angle. Oops. I'll just glue down these tiny pieces. And then we can see if we want some bats on top here, or if it's too much. I'm not sure about that. We can start with the windows, so can maybe use these ones, but then I will cover up most of the lighting inside. Take a bit down and see. Could have taken them here. So maybe I will go for some owls here. Yeah, I think so. Take it on the side, so I will glue this on the back side here, I think. Yeah. So then we can glue it on here. So. And I did just take some repositional glue here. So we'll see. We can have a couple here, I think. Yeah. So we can get it to glue down here. Form them a bit. So now we can see if we can have one more here, maybe. It's flying away. Yeah. So now it's almost finished. I will turn it around here so you can see it from the top. So there are just a couple more things I will add here. So I will just adjust the camera down again. So I think I was missing something here. So I have a little flower here that I will add here on the side. So, and also this owl here that I stickled in his eyes and also painted black. So I want him on the front here. About. And then I also have one more cat here, and this I will paint back black and have on here, I think, so that you will see in the finished video. I'm jumping back in the video again because I discovered when I was going to take some pictures of it that I forgot to glue on some flowers here. You see on the ends here it's a bit gap in here, and I also think it's a bit decorative. And here I first thought of using these flowers like so, but then I had some leftovers from this where I backed it with black paper, and I think it pops more up, so I will use them. So, but here you also can outline with a bit thick pen if you like this black edge around here, and I think it also pops more up when you do that. So then I will glue these on. So and here I could have taken some pop dots, but I think I want it flat here. So, and one of the other side here. about. Don't want to cover up that beautiful butterfly. So, and for the bottom part here I've cut 2 small ones. So I think maybe you can lay them this way. So just cover up these small cut-ins here. So just to be sure not to go on the outside of the edge here. Oops. Take some glue off here. Here was a bit on the outside. Maybe can bend it down a bit. So yeah. And also I can maybe show you, for those of you who saw the tutorial, I had a plan to have this more to the left side and have this on here, but then this is a key and keyhole from Graphic 45 and I put it on a chain, so you can do that if you like to, but then I didn't think it looked so good in the box when I moved this to the side, so then I didn't do it. And also one more thing, I think that's later in the video, I showed how to glue down image with Multimatte in the drawer, but I think I was out of frame there, so I will try to show it one more time. So inside this here, I think I want an image on here. So here I have this image, and here I already taken Multimatte on, and that shouldn't I have done, because now it's not so easy to glue it down. So when you're gluing fussy cuts down and not standing out for pockets and so, then you glue it, take the Multimatte on when you glue it on. So now it takes a bit more time to fasten this, but we'll see how it works. So try to bend this up so you can see it under here. So then I'll line it up here, and yeah, it's moving, and I can't lay this down now because of the top here, so just have to work with it. So try to glue it down, but here again I mustn't glue over the opening, so I think I have to work with this a bit out of camera so I can get it a bit more close up, so I'll be back. So now I've glued it down. So here I also got some words, so here I cut out from the 8x8 paper, magical. So too much glue as always, so just to wipe it off. So, and also ending time, so just need to move this around. Take it here about, and time. So then it looks a bit nice inside also. So I hope this was a bit helpful and inspiring, and maybe you can use some ideas. And if you have any questions, please look below in the description box. There you will find the link to my blog where I answer all new questions. So take care everyone, and have fun creating. Bye bye.